Good morning, good afternoon. God bless you for one. And good night, depending on what time you're watching the video. This is I keeping it real. AKA Coconut, AKA, you want to call me? You want to call me Dry Cactus? You want to call me Bro Man? You just call me C. You know me, okay? You know me. And if you notice, my voice is getting easier to understand now, right? Because, not necessarily because I'm talking slower, but because you're like, hey, I can trust this guy. For real, I won't sell you a bad car. Why you think I'm promoting Mazda and BMW, Mercedes and the other stuff? But I got something. To tell you guys, okay? Because here's something. I like Florida. I like you. I like a lot of things. And I like to drive. I like country. I like to go out. I like to go a lot of places. I like to drive next to you, but I don't like when you guys get into these Mangler 40 car pilots and stuff. That's the thing. I drive a lot. I've been driving since I was I can't say much, but teenage years, okay? You know my age. If you want to know really what go to the other videos, okay? And by the time also, please look at this shirt. Look at this shirt. This is a tribute to skills and talents. Look at this shirt, people. Let me get it in the shade better. To Kobe, to Michael Jordan, to LeBron, and to all the people over there. All the basketball players, all you guys who play much. I don't watch football and stuff as much, so I can't really talk about what I don't know.
Tom Brady.
He says Tom Brady. I don't know, but I see some good people working hard. I see some guys who got like linebackers. They're tough. So I'm not doing this as a promo for my shirt. I'm talking to you in a second, man. I'm not doing promo for the shirt, but I'm saying just to get your attention as well. So you call it clickbait, whatever you want to call it. I call it getting awareness, okay? So as I said before, my humblest sympathies and condolences go out to the Bryant family. And the son of a, he's telling me I should have just said it in words. So let me say it in words. My humblest sympathies and condolences go out to the Bryant family and to everybody affected. I think about Kobe all the time, okay? I don't know if I can say her name. I mean, I heard there's some recent litigation done, so I don't know if I can say name. I mean, his one I think it's okay because he's an adult, right, in public. I don't know all the different pitfalls and things here. I'm just making videos here, okay? I'm being serious. There's so many pitfalls. Every return is a lawsuit. Every return is something legal. I'm just trying to speak my mind, but it's hard because every return, you can't say this, can't say that. I'm like, and I said it before. What can you say? It's like I can put a clip on. I can say anything, Hence, but in all seriousness, I do care, and I'm begging Mrs. Bryant and everybody who was affected, the NBA and everybody, please don't get angry at the shirt or the videos that are promoted. These champions, these pinnacles of the sport and of the game and of life in many respects. I mean, look what they've done. Look at the investments. Look what they've done in terms of the investments of their time, their talents, their treasures. Look what they've done. They have not been selfish. They shared, okay? They shared. They gave what they had, But just saying, please, the more we see them and are aware of them and see the good things that they've done in this life, the good qualities, how they are so touching and loving with their family, and Kobe in particular with his daughters and his wife, God bless. I'm like, I wish more fathers were like that. I wish more dads were like that. Listen, go cherish your daughters and your children, man. Okay? And if you made them, take care of them. I'm sorry, okay? I'm not trying to make anything. You playing around, there's a price for it. Take care of your children, okay? Don't have them run around and going flipping over cars and causing chaos and stuff in the streets, stabbing and beating people and carjacking people. Why do these people are acting like this sometimes? A lot of times people say fatherless homes. Or if a mom is there, I can't blame dad all the time because some dads are working hard. Okay, okay. They're working very hard. I mean, like same here. They're working hard and there's a system set up. You know it. Okay, so I can't say too much about that. But you're working hard and sometimes you feel like you're just spinning your wheels. You see how these things all tie to cars? Alliteration? No, personification, right? It's like you're spinning your wheels, trying your best to make things work, and you try your best with these kids, and I'm experiencing it too. Despite your best efforts, they still decide to go and do what they want to. They still have their own mind because you know something? They're new to us as gifts to this world as we are to them. So we think we know them because you may have birthed them or you may have helped to create them. But honestly, that's God's work, okay? We just, the vehicles helping money. If we're not there, God will choose, they have to pretty much get another vehicle. He can do it, okay? Vehicle, okay? It's tied, okay? But what I want to talk about is it's a different topic. It's the Mr. and misses turn signals. Now I said I love to drive, and you see this car, most of the videos here will be car stuff because I love the vehicle, not more than God. It's a material thing. So, and like anything else, life, I love life precious more, and I love God more than anything else still. Okay? My actions should show that, and I'm sorry, and I'm fortunate if I've done anything in my past as a teenager, as children, high school, to may have offended some people, or may have harmed or hurt people in terms of that regard. I don't think I've done anything like that. But just in case people may have taken that, I wish I can say sorry to a lot of people in high school. We don't know what we're doing, or in elementary. We're acting like hooligans and acting bad. I'm just sorry. A lot of lessons you learn more in life. And they say hindsight. If I could go back now and do it over, I would go there and say, don't do that no more, please. We love you, young boy. We love you, young girl. We love you, sir, ma'am. We love you. Don't harm yourself and don't harm anybody else. Don't rob. Don't steal. Don't jump. You should see it. Killing and stabbing. It's bad. And it's getting not better. Okay? It's getting worse. And this is the time when God says we need to turn the hearts of the children back to the fathers and mothers and vice versa. Children, obey your parents in the Lord. That is right, as God said. There's a blessing and a promise behind that. Long life. Okay? When they tell you don't go such and such and go here and there, don't go with some people and some company. Because evil communication corrupt good manners. That's from the Bible. And bad things and bad company can get you some trauma, even if you were innocent in this. So please, listen to your mom and dad. Follow them. But I was saying, going back to the car. You see, I put it all together. I don't separate these things because it's life. Everything comes at me. Politics, religion, world, relationship, everything comes together. Okay? And so it should be, because I'm a product of my environment. Everything has been here. But it comes at particular times that God says, okay, time to let go. If it's bad, that's not God, that's me. Okay? Or the devil tempted me. But Mr. Mrs. Turn signal, please. And also, Mr. Close driver. I don't know, they have another name for it. I've seen people give derogatory terms. I told you, I don't curse, I don't drink, I don't smoke. At ask you, please, don't follow so closely behind me. Okay? You're driving your truck or your car or your van, everything. The same in defensive driving, we should keep at least 1 or 2 car lengths distance behind us. Don't worry about somebody cutting in front of you. Okay, I've been driving long enough, okay? If you're doing 50, 60, 70, 80 miles per hour, why are you riding me, man? Why are you riding me in a car like that? You don't do that. If I stop suddenly, you get me, get a little pit maneuver, everything, somebody flipping here and there, somebody smacking the wall. It may not end well, okay? Please, give space. When you drive, give distance. Don't follow so closely. You took the defensive driving course, but all of a sudden everyone seems to have amnesia. Okay, I'm not angry. I'm concerned because I'm like, hey, a good thing can go very bad with one misjudgment. One wrong turn, you decide to roll up behind somebody real fast, and the person misjudges you, whether you're gonna go left or right or middle lane, and next thing somebody's smacking the wall, somebody's turning around, somebody's dead. Okay? If you ain't mangled up enough, somebody's dead. Okay? You want that? That what your intention was? Maybe some people do have that intention. Well, let me ask you for something. If you want to go hurt yourself or something, why don't you, and I don't want you to do that, okay? I already said, I don't promote suicide, I don't promote self-harm. If you want to harm yourself, then why don't you talk to somebody? Why don't you sit there and just do something good? Turn the energy. Like, you see those videos like in Street Fighter and those things like the Dragon Ball Z, Kamehameha and whatnot, and the Chi? Huh? Shoryuken, all that stuff. Turn the energy around to something good. Watch what happens. Turn that negative energy, ball of energy, that massive stuff. I love to see Dragon Ball Z, right? When I hit that Kamehameha, massive hits. And it's like, they're never done, the fight never done. But here's the thing. If we don't fight against flesh and blood, we're fighting against spiritual wickedness and people and bad things who've been possessed by bad things, like demons and spirits, right? No ghosts. Hey, I'm not your enemy. You're not mine either. I have nothing against you. I don't even know you. You're reading the video, but I know you're a child of God, such as I am too. And whether you came from this side of the country, this side of the world, whatnot, we're all here together. And we should love each other this way. So I'm saying, please, drive safer. Do not follow so close behind each other. You're going to cause a massive accident and wreck. Every day I'm driving down the I-4, I see cars mangle up, bunkle up here, 2, 3 at a time, 4 at a time, 5 at a time. Why are so many accidents in one small place? Thank God we got some good roads and good things. Thank God we got some stuff where we can drive nicely, in the meantime, Thank God we got places where we can just relax and be free. Nice open roads. In Florida, you got some nice roads. I've been to, okay, catch her to bite me now. Now you're getting, okay, maybe you don't like what I'm saying either. Think about it. I've been across the country. I've been over to California from New York. I've driven across the stuff. I've done a lot of driving. So I'm saying, I see what it is. I've seen cars flip over, roll over. I've seen things. I've seen fires on the road. I've seen tires blow out. I see a lot of stuff. That's why I'm making these videos. Not because he wants to be rich. It's nice to get some monetary compensation for this stuff. But at the same time, I'm more concerned because I'm like, I want you to live. I want to live too, because your actions affects mine. Mine affects yours. Because we're in one big world. People say, oh, in my life, I do what I want. No, it's not how it goes. Your life is a gift from God. Okay, how he made your life mean that we're all tied together. We're all a human race. Whatever color, red, yellow, black, and white, we're all tied together. Your actions affects mine. Ripples in a pond, you heard those little parables and proverbs? It affects mine. Mine affects yours too. So if that's the case, instead of making tidal waves and tsunamis and bad stuff you've seen, like you've seen in the news and the stuff on the radio and back in the nature scenes, let's make some nice ripples. But let it float the boats. Let it do something nice. Do something good. Turn signal. Mr. Turn signal, please. I'm not a mind reader. I'm not God. I'm not omniscient. I need to know when you're making a turn. You're going to turn left or right. Do you want a discount in the car insurance maybe? Or do you want a discount from an automaker? Say, listen, Mazda, Mercedes, BMW, just take up the costs. Take up the turn signals. We don't need those things. We don't need those things. I mean, that's just a waste of money. How we got amnesia all of a sudden? We learned, we went to the defensive driving club. We did this stuff to pass the test. Hopefully we all did, right? I'm like, people no license out there. Get off the road if you don't have a license, okay? You don't get somebody hurt. There's a reason why you have to pass certain standards and bars, okay? You need to be careful. Dangers out there at every turn, okay? Remember how sins are? Pride of life. Don't take your life and don't take ours too, please, okay? I've seen too many messed up accidents. We've heard about too many head-ons, wrong way driving. Talking about drinking too. Don't drink and drive, okay? It's irresponsible even from the start. Do not drink and drive, okay? From the time you take a sip, your judgment's already been clouded, okay? So don't talk about drink responsibly, okay? They're not sure what happens in the hospitals when you're all mangled up and full of pieces here, okay? And you got some get your chest over there melding with the dashboard, okay? Or some nice blunt trauma there and your lungs are swollen up, you can't even breathe. I know what I'm talking about, okay? I work there. Okay, don't tell me I can do it, I can handle it like some sport drive. I can drive anyhow, I can just zigzag. I got this. You think you got some of the skills, right? You want to zoom like James Bond. You say that like Emanuela? I think that phrase from them, Emanuela. You want to zoom. You don't even know what's ahead of you. That tire, you hit some antifreeze, some old slick spot, let it rain, all of a sudden it's like a little dust shower, you don't see it. It's over. And you may not come back. And bad enough, you may take everybody with you too. It's bad enough we have accidents in the snow and other bad conditions, but please don't make it worse. So if you have a turn signal in your car, please use it. Let me know when you're going to turn. Let me know when you're going to stop.
So you
okay?
don't hit her.
Let me know so you don't hit people and crush them. And so I can read and you don't delay the other person who needs to make a turn here and there. Please, put your turn signals on. Left, right, hazards. And please, go do your work, my friend. He wants to get scratched by the cat. The cat tried to bite me too. Maybe she's a little upset about last night. Okay? I'm trying to be angry about it, but at a certain point in time, I'm like, listen, I still been driving for a lot of years, decades now. I think I have a right to say something. The truck drivers know it. Don't give the truck drivers fingers either, okay? And truck drivers, please, be considerate. Don't try to squeeze me out. Don't try to box me out. If you know the lane, I got so much. Left lane is mainly for passing and speeding, not speeding, but passing. If you know you can't keep up with the speed limit, at least, please, move to the middle lane or to the right. Don't hog the lane, okay? Just because you dare first, don't mean you gotta hog it. You will upset people and irritate them. That's why sometimes they pass around you and kind of swipe you. I didn't do that. I'm not saying to do that. But I'm saying you aggravate people. People are already upset about a lot of things. Don't make it worse, okay? And as God said, you can be angry, but don't sin. So if you're angry, don't take it out of me. I don't know what happened, what your day wasn't like. You don't know what my day is like. So, but I don't hate you, and you don't hate me either. So why are we angry at each other, okay? Regardless of the race or demographics, don't hate each other, please. At the same time, use your turn signals. Okay? Give enough stopping distance so you won't crash into my back. I've seen too many rear ends accidents. And then your insurance goes up and everybody gets in trouble. Young and old. And please, do not drive with a cell phone in your hand. Take it off from your front of your hand. Drive the car. You drive 60 miles per hour plus. Even in a parking lot. You have a pretty much 2-ton vehicle that can crush and kill people. You think because you're inside, you're safe, it's all good? When the lawyers take care of you, you see how good you are after that, okay? And if the person lives, please, don't bring harm upon yourself, okay? Don't do that. We have to be very careful. We have to be more conscious. As God says, we have to do unto others as you want done unto us. So don't try to harm me. I'm not going to try to harm you, And people learn by what they see because by beholding, we become changed. So why you want to drive that way? Why you want to act that way? Why you want to act violent? Driving out in all blacked out tents so I can't see what you're doing, what you got there. I know God said most people hide out. Well, let me change this. It's hot here, so I guess maybe they have the tent because of the heat. But other people, sometimes the windows are kind of accidentally rolled down, and they ain't just hiding from the heat. So, I think they should look into that. I don't know if it's a pun, Look into that. Why are you so blacked out tinted? I think there should be a level of tint that you should be not permitted, because I need to know if I can identify somebody who done something, who did something. Hey, I can't tell. Is that the reason why the windows are tinted? Maybe I should tint mine too, right? I mean, why not? Everyone's doing it. Is that really fair? Sometimes we need the windows to be untinted so I can see through the vehicle, so I can see how to maneuver the vehicle and see what accidents are up ahead. I don't have a Tesla with the Sentry system to kind of predict when there's going to crash and stuff. So I got to work with my eyes. And if I can't see, I can't see. I already got glasses. I can't see. Don't make it any harder, please. So please, use your turn signals. Give lots of space, okay? Okay? When you park, don't ride up the car. Don't bump it. If you can't fit, don't squeeze and try to rash the person's car. And do not ding people's car. Please, don't foul in it. Don't scratch it. Don't key it. Do not ding people's cars. Do you know how much money it takes to maintain these vehicles and how much it costs to sit there and keep them buffed and cleaned? Or even just to sit there and drive? I paid for it, not you. Unless you want to help me out, like I want a Mazda CX-9, you can help me out. But listen, I respect your vehicle. Please respect mine. If the kids come out the car and jump out the car, please tell them when you open the door, please put your hand around it. Keep it open and safe. Don't swing it and let it go loose like that. Don't kick it with your foot. You'll ding and scratch somebody's car. When you have a shopping cart, please hold the shopping cart. Don't let it go. Don't let it run and just fling it there. Say, right, Noah? They put the shopping cart. Oh, you trying to bite me too? What? You are upset today? You didn't sleep last night? Cat's all angry. Maybe he's the driver too. Maybe he had some bad drive last night. Maybe the lizards got him or something. You okay? I know they sleep at night. They're maternal, right? But let's see. Maybe let me let him sleep. I'm talking too loud. Maybe I need to calm down. Maybe that's what he's saying. Okay. So, don't drive too close. Give space. At least 2-3 car lengths. Remember the 2-second rule? 1,000, 2, 1,003. Also, don't run red lights. If you're driving over there too, please, when the light changes, don't just take off and go. I've seen many people take off and go and miss really bad near misses. Light change, 1, 2, and go. Stop signs, go to a full stop, please. These laws are made there to keep us safe, not to make it harm. Because if we all did what we wanted to do, in this time as we're all doing what we seem like we want to do, it may not end well. We can be, as I said, 100% say right in terms of whose right away uses the turn, like in a yield sign, and then end up in a mangle up thing, and then it's like, what does it do? Then we got to go to insurance if we make it, or we got to go to injuries and lawyers and doctors and ambulances. So let's yield a little bit. It's okay to yield. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you bad. It's okay to yield. Even if I'm right, I'm like, I know that I want to live until tomorrow, and next day and next day after. I want to live to eternity, and I want you to do it too. I'm going to give you courtesy. Yeah, you don't owe me anything like that, but pass it on. Pass it on to the next person, okay? Yield. Let the person go by. It's okay. Stop sign. Come to a complete stop, please. Don't roll through and then just pretend that you're stopping. And then you ask them why you upset at you? Why are you trying to mess with me? I'm more pressured by the man. Ain't no man, it's you. Okay? If you drive responsibly, drive respectfully. Respect yourself when you drive. Okay, the cars, like it's like people. If you're walking down the street, give room. Don't bump into people and bump into stuff. Don't bump into cars. I got a lot of things to tell you. I told you before. And if when you're passionate about something, that's when you speak up. So I'm going to leave it like this. Please, use your turn signals. Please, safety for all of our safety. Give room when you see people on the road stranded and disabled, trying to fix their cars. Please give them room. Don't try to zoom next to them and don't try to make it like you're an expert in driving. Okay, many experts over there go home with less than a wheel or a leg. Okay, seen it. Bad conditions, slippery, like in ice and bad adverse conditions or rain. Nature's bigger than us. Okay, and your car can only do so much. That's why I say at least get an all-wheel drive. That can give you some more traction and grip, like that's what Mazda offers and Subaru and these other companies. And Mercedes and Volkswagen and BMW and Tesla. A lot of good companies out there. So all-wheel drive will be a bigger help on terms of those conditions too. If you don't, do the best you can with what you have. You already bought the car and the vehicle, so, it is what it is. But please, take care of each other. Do unto others that you have done unto you. So could I give a courtesy? Hey, you go ahead, I come back. Let me show my hands. Give a courtesy. Okay? Anything else to say? When you're loading children also into cars and vehicles, please do it on the side opposite the flow of traffic. This especially I saw in New York and some of these busier metro cities. Do not load children in car seats on the side of cars zooming by you and flying by you. It can end bad. Many people not paying attention already. They'll swipe you, knock your mirrors off and your body off. They'll get you. And you'll take you and your child gone. And it's like, don't expect them to see you. They're already so distracted with everything else. You think they're going to see you with a car seat in the dark and there's no reflectors on the car? It can end bad. So please, make it easy on all of us. Protect the children, our treasures. Protect yourself. Protect us, protect me, and protect you, okay? God made us for a purpose, to inhabit and to live long, to be fruitful and multiply. Let's not turn it around to the opposite, okay? I love you, and I'm only saying this because I care, because I want all of us to get home to our destinations. Too many too many polyps, too many bodies. I've seen too much. That's why I got to speak. Sorry. God bless you.